Here is a short story from Reddit. Thank you for joining Storytime Tales. Title: I tended to a 9-year-old boy during a murder-suicide about 36 hours ago. My neighbor ran out of her house screaming on Wednesday night for help. I heard her say something about her baby, so I ran over, and the boy was in the doorway of the front door. He'd been shot directly in the mouth. I called 911 and provided as much care as I could, but didn't know how to go about mouth to mouth. The 911 operator didn't know either. I didn't want to force blood into his lungs. While waiting for police and medics, I think the gunman killed himself upstairs. I didn't think to get the other kids out of the house, but thankfully they weren't harmed. The boy still had a pulse by the time I ran out to the main road to direct police and medics to the correct townhouse. It gets confusing where we live and didn't want them to waste any time. After running to the road twice, once for police and once for medics, I stumbled around for a few minutes pacing back and forth before walking back to my house. Thankfully, my son was still asleep in his crib and my wife helped me get the blood off of my hands and arms. I cried in the shower for a minute until my wife came in to comfort me and I pulled myself together. I got dressed, gave a statement to police, and walked to the gas station down the road. I quit smoking a few years ago, but bought a Black and Mild and called my sister on the walk home. Just talked to the detectives, and they said they don't know what made the gunman shoot the child, but he was in fact shot in the mouth. The bullet hit his spinal cord, and he's not expected to make it. Just sitting here still trying to process WTF happened and taking time off of work until my psychological evaluation and therapy session on Monday. I had a pretty horrific childhood, but nothing passed about an 8/10 on the horror scale. This is definitely about a 9.5/10. The only worst thing I could imagine is war and seeing dead children on a large scale. I tried going back out and working the following day, but it just wasn't possible to do what I do. For more stories like this, follow Storytime Tales. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or follow.